Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. All right, y'all, what's up? It's going down out here, okay? I just came by here to make sure we ain't going down. I said it's going down out here. Time is winding down, family. Time is winding down. Before I get too amped up, too pumped up, I want to first welcome everybody here on tonight. How you guys doing? I hope you are well. It is good to see you all again here on tonight, and that ain't no cap. People is checking out every single day. Right now, while we sitting here gathered, somebody taking their last breath. So it is a blessing to see y'all that we have been given at least, on life, that we hit the lottery of life and we actually made it through the day. And we still here gathered together here, okay? So welcome. Welcome to the first timers and welcome back to the folks that keep on coming back around here, okay? Before I get started, because I'm on a time limit tonight, I'd ask that you go ahead and kindly share this. This is very important, okay? Share this with everybody so that all of our cousins and stuff know what's going on and how they ought to be moving and preparing themselves. Please stop wasting time on things that really don't matter, okay? First of all, you were not born here to just work and pay bills and die. That is not the mission. That is not the assignment. It really isn't. Whatever your purpose is, you need to discover it. You need to walk in it. You need to fulfill it. You need to execute it. But I kid you not, you were not just born to live, work, pay bills, and die. That is a lie. You were here to bring change. You were here to bring hope. Whatever your mission is, there's so many different things that we were sent here to do. Nobody's calling is alike, but we all got one. And we all got gifts and stuff. We all have our number one alike assignment is to make sure our family is okay. That is going to be the biggest thing that people stand before God. If I created a family, first of all, to worship me and for me to take care of them, and then I gave you the same ability to create a family, your job is to take care of them. It is not our government's job. It's not our boss's job. It's not nobody else's job but our own. And when we see things happening around us, that is the most important time to actually respond to what you see. So I'm going to ask you guys to share while I get started over here on my other platform really quickly. Whether they hear or they forbear, that ain't up to us. That ain't our business if they want to hear it or not. Our job is just to primarily share it. Spiritually, that is how we evangelize. That is how we reach other people. Physically, that is how we beat AI. That is how we beat the algorithm, okay? And that is the only cost of admission over here is that you would kindly share with somebody. Whatever I'm sharing tonight may not be for you, but it may be for somebody that you know. Okay. And that is how um, we fulfill our assignment and we reach the people that we're supposed to reach. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and get set up over here. All right. Let me just go ahead and welcome them. Hey, hey, family, it is Dr. Tawana Worlds. You already know what it is. You already know what time it is. You already know what I came by here to do. And if you don't, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Dr. Tawana Worlds, and I came by to dismantle. Another word for that is disrupt, because I am the disruptor, okay? I welcome you once. I welcome you twice. If you are a new timer over here, I welcome you, and I ask that you would kindly come back. If you don't, I'm glad and I'm honored to earn the rights to your time for however long you allow me to earn the rights to your time. If you are returning, you already know the drill. Okay, go ahead and share to your story, share on your wall, tag somebody, invite somebody, share with somebody, and we're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off and get to rolling. Okay, when I say it's going down out here, I need y'all to see this, and I'm not gonna be here no whole long time showing y'all what's happening. Okay. I'm just going to put y'all up to speed on a few top of the line things that we all need to know about. Because, like I said, it's going down out here, but we shouldn't be going down. I don't care what's going on, it shouldn't be affecting us. That's for real. Okay. So, let me pull this up real quick. Let me see if it's going to open tonight and not be a weirdo. Let's see if this is going to open. Okay. Okay, that one opened up. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then let me see if this one will open up. Okay. All right, y'all. Hi, Sister Don, Pumpkin, Roll Tide, Denise. What is going on, family? I see y'all here. When I'm sharing the screen, I can't see y'all. So don't think I'm ignoring y'all. I just can't see y'all. What's going on over here, Instagram family? See y'all over here too. I'm going to flip the camera around in just a moment. Let me go ahead and get my screen share up. I just want to start off right here because this is what's popping off everywhere. And it has gotten out of control to the point that it's too big for the United States to contain. It's too big for the state police. It's too big, for the National Guard to hit all these areas. And this is exactly why they should not have done this. When you allow this type of stuff, it grow too big. Listen, we might be going on a martial law. I'm not speaking that. I'm just telling you the way that it look. I'm gonna show you so you can get your own observation. You know how to move accordingly. This does not look good, neither will it end good. And like I said, it's going down. It's not affecting us right now, and we don't want it to affect us later either. But it's going down, and yeah, they didn't wage war on our military, ICE, all of this stuff. Mayors are getting ready to be arrested. It's crazy. Y'all watch it. Make sure y'all can see. Then I'll turn around. This is in every state happening right now, from Georgia to California to Arizona to Texas, Florida, everywhere. It's too big to be contained. Check it out. Nobody can drive. Nobody can get by. So let me just run this back real quick. Illegal immigrant protesters now numbering in the thousands and outnumbering police officers are throwing glass bottles at the Los Angeles Police Department. This is not just in LA. Tell me one time we can go to Mexico, hijack their freeways and their streets with our American flags, outnumber their police and get away with this type of behavior. And this is happening all over the United States. Let me go to the next one. Please open up. Okay. This is in Arizona. Oh, hold on, because I don't think they can see it over here. My bad, my bad. Hold on. So y'all just seen LA. Now let me show y'all Arizona. Mexican Americans have began vandalizing police cars. They do more than vandalizing. Here, have a look.
They ain't doing shit. They ain't doing shit. No. They ain't doing shit. They ain't doing shit. No.
They can't do nothing. As they stated, they are literally outnumbered in real life. Let me go on to the next. Let me stop the share on that so I can get the share over here. And like I said, I'm just going to be real quick tonight to show y'all what in the Hades is going on. Just in case y'all not up to speed. No, not that. Go down, go down, go down. All right, check this out. Cartels authorized the use of weaponized drones against ICE agents, meaning these drones shoot, meaning these drones release chemicals. However, they got to use the drones against the United States Border Patrol and ICE agents. They are waging an all-out war against our military in our own country, the cartels. This is unheard of. Cartels have authorized the use of weaponized drone explosives against border agents and other U.S. law enforcement. They're not only doing this to law enforcement officers, but if you even walk in the vicinity where they are smuggling people in, because it's a money making, plot. They're charging people $15,000, charging them $1,000 tariff on top of the $15,000. So now you coming in the middle of their money. So even if you just walking by, they didn't shot at regular civilians and the Border Patrol, now they didn't authorize the use of weaponized drones to unalive our military from inside our own country. Explosives. U.S. law enforcement at the southern border, Satan, you a lot, as violent threats are escalated on social media, with some promising the use of deadly force against immigration and customs enforcement officers. How is this even possible? You got this mayhem at the border with the cartels. You do have mayors saying that they have secretly, purposely, intentionally hid illegal immigrants from the United States cleanup crew. And then you got judges. When you fly these people to their country and the country does not accept them, they have to come back here. They have a certain amount of time to house them in some type of facility or release them. So 8,000, I think 8,000, maybe 75,000, something like that, 7,500, 75,000. I want to say it's the lower number, 7,500 or 8,000 illegal immigrants just this weekend alone have been captured, right? If their countries don't receive them, they come right on back into the United States and then they're just being released. So that's another problem. Okay? Here in our country, I mean, you can't make this up. You really cannot make this up. And they don't have no intentions on stopping. This ain't no Black Lives Matter protest. This ain't nothing like that. This ain't no Free Palestine protest. This is Hispanics. You got civil rights leaders telling Black folk that these people have implemented Project 2025 and they need to bust out in solidarity against the system and all of this stuff. Where I'm going with this is you have all these tensions brewing. You have all of these minority people thinking that this White House, this administration, this country is coming for them, and all they have to do is fight. They must fight, and they must not back down. This is a catastrophe, literally. I don't know if it get any worse than it is. I mean, literally, with people fighting and unaliving each other out there, because now you have Americans going into their midst flying a United States flags. They feel very offended that you are in our country waving your flags and hijacking our highways. People can't get back and forth home to work because you shut down the freeways. They can't take the side streets. Police can't do nothing with you. So now the civilians are saying, okay, we need to join forces with the police to, I'm not even going to say de-escalate because they're not going to de-escalate anything. They are clearly going to eradicate or eliminate the threat. Soldiers included. Where we at right now, it ain't good. And I'm telling you, it is going down. I got just 2 more articles to show y'all. It's so much stuff going on. I'm just keeping y'all up. And if y'all think, those protesters were just yesterday. They happening live right now as we are gathered here together. They are happening live. Why is all of this important to us? It really isn't, because the world is going down out there. Outside there, it's going down. But for those of us who have an ear to hear to get ourselves prepared, we not going down with them. Hello, somebody. If you're not going down in the chat, just put I. Okay? Those in favor of I'm not going down, put an I in the chat. It's the reason why we need to be prepared. We had much ample opportunity to prepare for this right here. And it's only going to get worse, y'all. It's only going to get worse. Stop playing out here and procrastinating and doing things that don't matter. We're not doing that. We're just not doing that. Stop doing things that don't matter. Your number one priority is to make sure me and mine's is okay. You need to have plans in place. If you have children, you are responsible. If we need to go here, you need to have means to do so. If you need a path to get to this place or that place, you need to have means to do so. If you need to protect yourself, you need to have means to do so. As much as people don't want to hear it, it's just like Joe Biden. What in the there's nothing else you can come up with except this was done intentionally. And then where is he at? Let me go to the next article. This is my last article because, like I said, I don't got a long time. Would love to spend a whole lot of time with y'all here today, but I ain't got a whole lot of time. I just want to bring y'all up to speed of what's happening in the government, on the streets, economically. Okay? We just had another terrible day in the stock markets. Is anybody paying attention to this stuff outside other than me? We just had another terrible day in the stock markets because of the tariffs. We are in for a doozy, baby. We in for a doozy. When I tell you I am not a person to lose sleep, I never have been, and it's so amazing that now I'm up to like 2:33 in the morning, literally doing what I have to do. And it's not in my own strength. It is the strength of the Most High God that is giving me the strength to be able to not go to sleep to 2:30, 3:30, and then turn around and get up by 7 o'clock and be energized like I had a whole 8 hours and get back to exactly what I need. You're talking about supernatural strength, for real, because I can't take no credit for any of it at all. I'm usually in bed by 9 p.m. That's been my whole life. I'm normally up between 5 and 6. That has always been my schedule. My kids' schedule is that schedule. When they came out the womb, they was on that schedule. But this is not a time to be sleeping. I can sleep when I die. As long as I got enough rest and as long as I got enough strength to do what it is that I need to do. Here is the next big thing. That is, it's a lot of things. Like I said, it's so much. I've never seen this much. And I do remember at the beginning of the year, the word that was spoken was you will hear bad news after bad news after bad news. And there was no lies detected. January, first of all, before we entered into January, on the 31st, when all of those monumental buildings were struck by lightning, we already should have been paying attention. Those were warnings. People don't think that, but I'm telling y'all, you're seeing it with your own eyes. Those were warnings for our trade center, where the stocks go down at, the Dow, SP 500, NASDAQ, where all of that goes down at, that was struck by lightning. Where the decisions are made, the Congress. Straight up. Straight up, sister. The Congress building where laws are legislated, laws are voted on, laws are passed, struck by lightning. How did all four of those buildings, all four of them, on December 31st, 1 to 2 hours before the new year, they all got struck by lightning? Nothing like that has ever happened. You had the Capitol, okay, where the decisions, everything that stems from this nation is operated from the Capitol. Congress is where legislation is legislated. Trade center is where we trade externally, internally, internationally, domestically. It's where we know what our GDP is, right? And then you had the Empire State Building, which is the pride of America. It was the tallest building in America. It's the pride of America. All of these buildings were struck. So you had that. January, crazy. Fires, California. People's homes burning down. Okay? You have the planes crashing. You have the raids. You have the executive orders. You have all of this stuff. Now we come into February, literally. And now you have these riots because they're not peaceful at all. Nothing about their protest is peaceful. They're now rioting. They're now breaking and busting up stuff. They're now threatening violence. The news then went back crazy because they say every soundbite, every word that comes out of Trump's mouth is against Black people. And so now you got my cousins out here cutting up because they don't realize that DEI never applied to them, us anyway. DEI was for the gays, the transgenders. DEI was for all of that stuff. Okay? It was for, Jewish to have, what's that word they use? They say you can't, anti-Semitic. It was for that type of stuff. Anti-Semitism, LGBT, transgender surgeries, diversity. Women could do men things. Asians, yeah. It was for everybody except Black people. And the Black people is out here going dumb crazy. Oh, we not shopping at these stores, and they falling into the traps. So now they are spewing so much hate. And it's not just the civil rights leaders like Al Sharpton. Come on, y'all Black people. They said, we going to hit them where it hurt at. We're going to spend our money over here. Man, look, check this out. If you was real and authentic, all that money, that $500,000 that you got from Kamala Harris, why you didn't take that money and go build a store for your community? These are antics. You've been making the money off of the backs of Blacks for hundreds of years. Benjamin Crump. Only thing you can win is a civil case because you fail and lose in all the criminal cases. Every civil rights case go to you. Why? And y'all still ain't built nothing in the Black community and got the Black folk in an uproar. And these leaders and these billionaires and millionaires and content creators and the Roland Martins and people that make a lot of money. Right? We ain't seen him at all. Slick head, bald head, scammer. That's what he is. Then you got the folk in the church house, just absolutely disgusting. Spewing fear to the minorities. Man, they're not coming for you. Do you know how much it would cost for them to come for you? And who cares if they took away any of their programs? Create your own. They wouldn't have power over you if you have your own. You can't get fired from your own business. Let that sink in. It was never about, it's about feminism and women have equal rights as men. Some rights women don't need as men. Do we need equal rights? Yeah. But some rights women don't need as men. We're hurting ourselves. This is why we have fibroid tumors. We're trying to carry too much, do too much, be too much, work too much. No. We need to get our own community together. We don't need the help of another to get our community together. We only want to get our community together when somebody else is potentially threatening some type of harm in our community. And the only time we come together is because of that purpose. And even in that, we're still not united. So that's why we the ones walking around here like we is. We always last, always experimented on, always the one to get you riled up in your emotions, in your feelings. But people want to know, do you agree with what this man is doing? I do. And let me tell you why I agree with what he's doing. It's time for us to get up off of our arses so we can stand up on our feet. Period. It's time for us to stop murmuring and complaining and looking for them to give us something that they ain't never going to give to you, and make your own lane. Create your own path. Get up off of your ASS and stand up on your FEET feet, okay? Stand up. If you don't, you'll always be a casualty. Look at all your ancestors. You'll always be a casualty if you don't. So now, what the folks is all in an uproar about, and why we all in a tizzy and frenzy, because you can't sit at home no more. Okay? If you're going to get child support for your child against the father, then the father is going to be able to claim income tax because it's his money or her money that supported the child. You benefited from the money that was taken out of their check or whatever source of income they have, and they will benefit off of income tax. Oh, the baby mamas and the bonnet wearing babes don't like that, okay? But it's fair. I believe 100% is fair. But they in a frenzy about that. Also, they in a frenzy because you can only get food stamps 3 to 6 months and not 30 years anymore. But that causes you to get up. We shouldn't be out here talking about we finna ride and we finna who ride and we finna roll up on this one and we finna go and we finna start. We got the immigrants. And they're not just Mexico immigrants. They're immigrants from all over. Venezuela, Panama, Guatemala, all of these different places. So you already got that group stirred up. Now you finna get the Hebrews, okay? You finna get the melanated folks stirred up. Because you coming for their food stamps that they sell anywhere. Okay? It's time to get up and stand up. We don't need the handouts no more. The handouts come with hell. And we haven't realized that. And then now you got Trump has signed an executive order that individuals who are on public housing, you have 2 years, effective 2026, to figure your life out, because public housing isn't something you're supposed to be on all your life. It's only for you to get on your feet. So here's another program that is going to be greatly affected, and these people are losing their mind. They're losing their mind. Like I said, I wasn't going to share too much of that. I'm already 41 minutes in. Where did the time be going? I just have to lay the foundation, let y'all know what time it is, what's up, and how you ought to prepare yourself. If you sit here and you know these programs are going to affect you, then you need to do something now to make sure these programs don't affect you. It's just that simple. Who's going to stop you from getting yourself in position? I was able to actually walk away from their programs. They come with hell. You can't have nobody in your house. You can't have no normal family. You can't go work and make the type of lifestyle that you want to live, not with those handouts. So here's your handouts. And the best thing that I could have did in my whole entire life was give it back. I gave them back their crushes. And it felt so good. It felt so good to not have to lie and say who's not in my house. It felt so good to not have to be afraid when they had to come to their yearly inspections. It felt so good not to have to go down to their buildings full of doo-doo diapers, how they represent us down there. It felt so good. And it still does. Have not returned, not in no cocky, place, not coming from no cocky, puffed up attitude. It's by the grace of God that I have not had to return in 5 years back to that system. I don't ever want to return back to that system, ever. It's a system of bondage. And I'm sure not with no 9 to 5 system. I'm with a 5 to 9 system. Y'all go ahead and type that in the chat. 5 to 9 is my new normal. I'm going to break that down for y'all in just a moment. Ain't nobody working on 9 to 5. I'm going to double what I do from 5 to 9, okay? And it's just a simple formula. From 5 to 9, whether that's in the morning or in the evening, I'm going to work on my business. I'm going to learn me a new skill. I'm going to become disciplined. I'm going to read a book, 5 to 9, and I'm going to grow my wealth. Most people think wealth is complicated. It's not. When you read a book, it is powerful. When you read and you get some new information, that's when you start leveling up in your mind. It's like, wow, I didn't even know that. I can do that. Yeah, cool. When you find out some new information with a course, when you find out some new information in a mentorship, it is life-changing because you cannot unfind out that information. Even if it's something as small as a new skill. You learn you a new skill. I hate to say it, but I need to remind us that we built pyramids with no cranes. Okay? We built pyramids, we built buildings, we built infrastructure with no mathematics whatsoever. No going to high school, elementary school, college to learn no calculus and all of this stuff. We did that without that. Okay? Even biblical characters were businessmen and businesswomen. We've been working backwards for a very long time, and that's why we've been in this state of poverty. We have given folk the ability. We give you the right to vote. We control your life. Hell no. Free come with limitations, and free come with a lot of failures. That's why I don't take nothing free but my salvation. That's it. I don't want no free handouts. If I ever have to utilize them, I'm not too proud to beg. But I don't want no free handouts because they come with limitations and stipulations. Okay? You can have free low-income housing. If you ain't making that much money, your rent be zero. Can't have no man in there. Now the nucleus family is torn up. Kids is now being, watched by Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg and stuff is they daddies and they role models. And Beyonce's and Glorilla and Stanky Red. Okay? All of them is now they new role models. It come with pain. You can't go work because you're on low income. You can't have middle income and get low income. You can't have maximum income and benefit from low income. So you can't go boss up and live the life of your dreams. You can't start no business. If you do, they kick you off their programs. Look at the monsters they done created, letting people come into the country free, like it's an Airbnb deal. They don't want to go home. You let us come over here and get free houses and all of this stuff, free Medi-Cal, free aid, free food stamps. And now you want to send us back? No, now we see the repercussions of this. These people are ready to go to war with our military and with civilians. We have to stand up. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Oh, I'll get to it the next time. No, now is an urgent opportunity, a window of time that you and I have, me included. We only have a little amount of time, a window of opportunity, and after that, it's over with. You want to know why? Because God has given us years. He shook everything up. God all by himself. I want y'all to look at the pandemic like this. He showed everybody he was in control, the rich and the poor. He showed how he can shut everything down in the blink of an eye. That was the greatest wake-up call we done ever had. That was a time we should have been paying attention, for real, for real. That was a time when we should have said, having one stream of income is close to having none. Matter of fact, it's cousins with none. Because people's lives was halted. People is still dealing with the mental effect of what happened. And still ain't bounced back. I don't know what it is about this year, but this is the number one year. I mean, we just coming into the year. And do you know how many people I have talked to since the beginning of this new year that feel like they don't want to go on no more? The mental health of people is messed up. Really, from the seniors to the middle-agers to the young folks. Celebrities, it ain't discriminating. It really isn't. People feel hopeless, and it's only getting worse. If we think we're finna have all these thousands and thousands of dollars and the country is just finna turn around and do a whole U-turn, you know what I'm saying? Even the sun go through rotation. It comes up, it sails across the sky, then it goes down. There is a system to everything. There is a time to sow, a time in the middle to wait, and then a time to harvest. No farmer goes out there and plant orange seeds and expect an orange tree the next day. There's always a time and a rotation or some type of system to everything in life. Fall comes around once a year. Winter comes around once a year. Summer comes around once a year. Spring comes around once a year. Okay? To everything, there is a time and a season. And right now, it is a time to build. It said there is a time to plant, and then there's a time to pluck up. There is a time to build, and then there's a time to be still. Right now, we're in a time to build. We have 6 months or less. And I'm saying or less from the moment when I heard it, spiritually, our time was ticking. But when the head of the state, Mr. Donald J. Trump, came out to publicly allow everybody to know, because everybody been pressing him, When are the prices going down? Now, they're going to go down, but you got to give it time. Because can't nothing be flipped overnight. Executive orders and them still have to pass through legislation and be all of that stuff. These executive orders still got to go through a process. We only have a small window of time, beloveds. And that time is I remember this time last year saying the very things. How many of y'all been following me for at least a year? Close to a year. And you can testify that you heard me saying the things that are happening before they even happen. Before they happening right now. I've been sounding this alarm, telling everybody we need to get prepared for exactly what we're seeing happening. And how many of you guys have been seeing me say that, and now what we've been saying, we're seeing. I said it. The next thing on the list is a food crisis. With the tariffs, this is a trade war. This is a flex of power. But the citizens are going to be the one that suffer the consequences. I could be real selfish, like lots of others are. I don't see many people, and I'm not saying I'm the only one spearheading, because I don't know everybody. I have not met everybody. And I do know that there are watchmen on the wall other than myself who have been out here telling our people, let's go. This is coming. Even false prophets been telling you. Even the false prophets. Everything we see popping off, we had insight, and that's how much time we had to get ourselves together. So I want to announce again, and I'm going to keep on saying it over and over and over again. We only have a short amount of time, a small window, 6 months or less, to prepare before the economic disaster happens. I had already played it, so I'm not going to play it. This man said it out of his own mouth on 2 occasions. Not if an economic crisis happens, but I hope that it happens in the first 6 to 12 months, because then it'll be blamed on the other administration. But the moves that he's making clearly is affecting us right now. And like I said previously, I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not a Kamala fan. I can care less about them cats. May God save their soul. That's my stance on it. Okay? I didn't vote for neither party. I have never voted for anybody else after I voted for Barack Demonic. I have not voted for anybody else, and I told God that I would not. I pray in the spirit, let your will be done, whoever you put it in. However you got to benefit your people, protect your people, keep your people, so be it. There is catastrophic things happening, and there are catastrophic things coming, okay? They are threatening us with another pandemic. Matter of fact, they're not just threatening us, they're preparing for it. They got vaccines galore already on deck. They're doing simulations. I'm just going to show you Project 2028. I want y'all to go do y'all research about it, okay? But I'm just going to give you where you need to go look at. What's it called? Project 2028? Hold on. I think it was called... what was the name of that? Was it SARS 2028 something? Hold on, let me find it for y'all. SPARS. That's what it's called, SPARS. Okay? Let me show y'all. This is supposed to be, they were working on Ebola vaccines, yep, and they were working on bubonic plague. They working on that right now. Bubonic plague ain't been here for years, and they got vaccines for the bubonic plague. But SPARS is the new name of this disease. Okay? Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security released this out. This is a futuristic scenario supposed to happen between 2025 and 2028, okay? Y'all can go back and look it up. It's all over the internet. Okay? And this is a pandemic. But they say this one right here, and the crazy part about it is this one looks just like the one in 2020 with that C word. Same shape, same form, same photo. Now, how y'all know what kind of pandemic is going to happen in the next 3 years? How do y'all know something like that? I'm just trying to ask a question. How they know that? Anybody listen? How they know that? And then you got a whole simulation. Y'all being prepared. Nurses will tell you right now they're being trained and prepared for this. So not only do you have civil unrest, economic unrest, trade wars. I mean, it's a lot of things happening simultaneously, okay? Too many to even go over tonight. I'm now at 58 minutes. I'm going to literally take 22 minutes. Share with you a couple of things that I'm doing, a couple of opportunities you can literally take advantage of that will help you make some extra money to get you in a proper position, okay? They already said, and I have already showed y'all, that they said Americans can expect to lose $1,000 more from their income because of the tariffs that have to be implemented. Even the ones that are paused, they have to be implemented. Donald Trump has already declared an economic disaster emergency. Why do y'all think he had to do this? You don't declare no national economic emergency for no reason. He has to put these tariffs in place to get foreigners to pay their share and stop ripping off America. It will hurt us though. So like I said, my job is to make sure while everything is going down, we don't go down. I'm dealing with so many people who don't want to even live anymore. I've never ever seen, it is at an all-time high. People can't figure out life. People cannot figure out how they're going to make it. People procrastinated and played for far too long. And now they're panicking. If you prepare, you won't panic. If you panicking, it's because you did not prepare, and that ain't nobody's fault but ours. We cannot blame another man. We cannot blame a system. We cannot blame anything. We had legitimate time to make sure we paid attention to what was going on, and then we moved accordingly. Ain't nobody out here canning no foods. That's something you should be doing. Learning canning. That could save you and your family life. All of these recalls on everything that millions of Americans eat. And now all of a sudden they got high concentrated levels, so high that it could kill you if you consume it. Lay's plain potato chips, chocolate, broccoli. All these recalls and contaminations and What in the hell is y'all doing with our food? Oh, but we got to go back to who owns the food processing plants and the land. And we can figure it out. We need to be knowing how to can, how to preserve our food, how to use Mylar bags to stock our dry foods so we can go back and use them, how to start freezing stuff. Basic stuff that we not prepared for. Grid go down. How you going to communicate? You need a plan. These things are happening. Martial law is implemented. We need a plan. How will you communicate, get to, interact with, help your family? Straight up. These are things we need to be thinking about. And not just thinking about, we need to be taking ample opportunity while we got it. Work while it is day. For when night comes, no man can work. No man can work. So with that being said, look, I got some amazing opportunities. As I was sitting here, I said, look, I'm not saying this disrespectfully, okay? I can care less whether you buy any of my programs or not. And I'm not saying that being shady or disrespectful. I have systems that are set up. I'm here with a servant's heart, not a salesman's pitch. I can care less if you don't buy a program. What I care most about is, and I just want you to hear my heart on this. I'm not here to convince a single soul. I just want you to hear my heart. These people have done so much damage to me that I'll die with the damage that they did. My only will and my only motive in this is to make sure that your kids don't suffer the way my kids did, and even my living children are still suffering. I didn't want to be one of those ones that um, was given a lesson or was given something to go through, and I didn't learn what I needed to learn. Or I took what I went through and allowed it to decapitate me or maim me. Good evening, sister. I decided to fight back, and this is my fight back. It may seem weird to people that you care that much. I do. I hurt every day, and I really would not want anybody. I told God that on day one. I don't wish this pain on nobody but Satan. That's the only person who can compare. I've had people that have said some nasty things to me that really, 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 it was really hard to forgive them. I'm not going to cap. Because you said some really, really evil, sick things that a normal human being wouldn't say. Such as, I'll go out there and dig up your dead son from the grave. I mean, like, that's things you don't say. And as much as I did not like them at the time, I still wouldn't wish that pain on them. I had to find it within me to say, forgive them for they know not what they do or what they say. That's stupid. I don't even want them to experience. And it really, really, really sucks that I don't get to take nobody to court. I say it all the time, but I don't. Who do I get to go sit and look in their face and say, you killed my kids with your systems? I don't get that. But this is what I do get. Let me help the mamas, and let me help the fathers, and let me help my sisters and my brothers and my cousins, because we all one big family. I don't care what color your skin is. So, can't do nothing about it. That's how God made us. Get over it. But I don't want nobody else to suffer the way that I have suffered. I suffered in poverty. I suffered enough for us all. And one thing that I found out in my suffering is they don't give a hot diggly dang about us. You can lie all you want to on whatever campaign trail. They don't care. So we must care. And really, it ain't their responsibility to care. That's a victim mentality, and I hate that mentality. Somebody owe me something. Keep on waiting on it. You're going to die waiting. Nobody owe you nothing. Create the life that you want to live. If you want your life secure and you at least want, all I want is the basic minimum. I don't need no mansions and all of that. God, if you want to give them to me, then give them to me. I'm going to bring people into the mansions. I don't need that to live. I can take an apartment as long as I got a roof. But God, this is a covenant that I have made with God. I don't want nobody else to deal with what I'm dealing with. I really don't. I don't want nobody else to feel this. I don't want nobody else to suffer this way. Because this is suffering. And I will suffer with this for the rest of my life. But what makes me feel good is when your children is good. When you can take care of yours. Do I still have children to take care of? Yeah, but I don't have all my children to take care of. I wish I was more educated when I had my children. I wish I would have read. I wish that I would have gotten me a mentor. I wish I would have known about investing. My kids would not have grown up in poverty. They would not have to suffer the bullying that I suffered at school for being poor. They would not have to suffer that. My child wouldn't be dead had I not been poor in my mind. Poor in my mind. Poverty is not just about being poor in your bank account. It's poor in your mind. So I just wanted y'all to hear my heart on that. If I want to sell, I can sell. I got systems to sell on. And there are thousands of people who want to buy stuff all the time. But only God knows, and you can go fact check me with him. Because man can lie to you all day long. I tell people, man will lie to you if you let him. I don't let men lie to me. I take everything to God. Let me fact check who they are. Are they cool? They 100%. They working for you? Is it really going to be beneficial for us? Is this something? No, I fact check. I want to know the truth. Because I don't have time to be deceived or misled. That's why anything that I bring to y'all, if I had not used it first, I won't bring it to you. Everything I bring to you, 1,000% I know it works. Because it worked for me. I only teach what I've done. Because I only do what I teach. With that being said, I have some opportunities that you guys can take advantage of. And these are not just opportunities where you can just be out here, philandering all around with no aim, nowhere to go. No, we need to get rapid revenue. And the reason why we need to get rapid revenue, because we need to get prepared. We need to have something coming in abundance. Because we are so delayed. If we only got 6 months, we dang on show can't go to no job and get what we need in 6 months from no job. If I have the ability to put something out there without ever showing my face and get me some passive income coming in on a monthly basis, that's going to dang on show help me. Even if you still going to work, let that help you. Let that build it up for you. Right now, what we all should be doing is making sure we stock up on canned goods and different foods and stuff that will not be on shelves soon, that you will not see in the stores anymore, especially if you like them. The problem with it is nobody can go in there and really do that. They don't have the extra money. The food prices is too high. So if prices and inflation is high and running rampant, then you need to pivot in your finances so you can stay afloat. Okay? I'm at 1 hour and 11 minutes. I'm trying to make sure I get off of here in good enough time. But I do want to take the time to explain to you. I do it all the time. I want you to know what you're getting, how it's going to benefit you, where it's going to take you, what kind of transformation you'll have. And I always show receipts. I don't want to be here to no midnight tonight, honestly, doing that. There's many videos you guys can go back and watch where I show receipts. I'm just going to tell you details. And there are receipts on my walls, on my videos, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, TikTok, it's everywhere if you want to go see receipts. Very first thing that I'm going to promote, because we are crashing with the dollar. That's not something that I'm saying. It's happening right now. It's happening as we speak. The people know that it's happening. Okay? That's why they voted in the first crypto president called Donald Trump. That's why he had the whole crypto ball at his inauguration. That is why he has his own cryptocurrency called his meme coin, and so does his wife. Azure is a good place to buy food in bulk. Where is that a store you can go into and physically, or is that online? I hadn't heard of it. Please enlighten me, and I'll spread the good news with all these good old brothers and sisters over here on Facebook and YouTube. So credit, y'all. I cannot stress this enough. You don't only need the credit because this is the way that we're going. Credit is digital, just like crypto. And this is the way we're going. And that's why all these banks, Chase, Bank of America, that's why Navy Federal, Venmo, that's why all these platforms are now going to allow you to pay your mortgage and different things of that sort using cryptocurrency. That is going to be the currency. If you go do your research, they didn't set it out of their own mouth. Federal Reserve is now wanting to put regulations on cryptocurrency because this is going to be what people is now going. The means of exchange for currency will be cryptocurrency, okay? The reason why I'm telling you to make sure you're transitioning into the digital space. And this ain't telling nobody to go get no mark and no beast, okay? I want to make that clear because somebody said something stupid like that. And I caught it. And I said, oh, okay, yeah, I see the shade. And it wasn't in reference to me. It was in reference to something else. I'm going to tell y'all straight up right here, right now. Ain't nobody putting nothing in my skin. Ain't nothing nobody putting nothing in my body. Before I even mentioned an AI, digital, anything of that sort, I took that to God in prayer for 9 months. Should your people get involved with this or not? And clearly the instructions that I was given is, I want you to get in, and gave me literally the ability to know what a heist is, because I never knew what a heist is. I don't commit crimes in real life. So all that heist and all of that stuff, and a heist means you secretly go in and you get what you need and you come on out. Basically, to sum it up. I didn't steal anything. I had to pay thousands of dollars to go in and get this information. And then he said, I'm going to allow you to bring it back out to the people who can't pay them $50,000, to the people who can't pay them $10,000 for their program, to the people who can't pay them $75,000, because I love all my people and it don't matter where they at. My job as a loving father is to make sure that I provide for my children. And if you want to be used by me, this is the way I want you to be used. And so I did. I'm telling you right now. I'm not just telling you, I'm utilizing these very things. Credit is not just going to be in the digital space. You cannot have no money right now and you have to wait to get more money. Can you take $1 that you got and make that mug into $10? No. You have to wait or you have to work. With credit, you can take credit and you can turn that into cash. Not only can you take credit and turn that into cash, you can take a credit card and go buy you some property. You can take a credit card and go into Sam's Club or go into Home Depot and go into Lowe's, and it produces exactly what you need. It's online only, and they bring the food to a location in your city. You pick up, go to azurestandard.com to check them out. I sure will. Thank you, sister. I'm going to look them up so everybody will be able to see. Have another sister over here on Instagram who's saying these people deliver food. Hold on, let me see. And I'm just giving y'all the information because that's what we need. We need to be sharing information. It's an organic market, but here is the information. Let me let y'all see it real quick. Take a screenshot, write it down, go and do your due diligence and research. Go to the store, order it. They'll deliver it to you if you know in your location. That's where the research comes in at. Okay, find the drop. What locations throughout the United States? What kind of produce and different things of that sort they have on market. So my sister, Rockin' Mama, shared this. Okay, it's called Azure, Azure, and that's the website, azurestandard.com, right here. Okay, thanks so much for sharing that. I will definitely look them up. I appreciate that. So the credit is not just a way for you to have something in the digital space. Most people are not aware that everything about the credit formatting is changing. It's going from FICO to a FICO. You can order a 25-pound bag of oats for around $30. That's what I'm talking about. Beans, rice, oats. Y'all, this is the stuff we need. Okay? Not that junk food that's killing us. We need to actually stock up on stuff that we could eat now and later if we need to. And that's healthy and that will at least sustain us. Oats could definitely fill you up with just a little size portion. Okay. But not just do we need the credit in that space because they change in the module of credit. They will make it more harder for you to be able to afford to rent a house, to purchase a vehicle, because they're going on a new system called the FICO 10 and the FICO 10T. Y'all can go and look that up yourselves too. Like I said, I'm not coming with receipts tonight because I'm limited for time. So not only is it going to affect what you can buy, where you can go, this thing is going to start analyzing, like if we had credit cards for over a year, how much, how many times was it over the 30% debt to income ratio? How many times did you carry over? How many times was there late payments? This is going to unalive your credit score in real life. So you need to get ahead of that curve. That is supposed to be rolled out fully in 2025. And they saying in the first part of 2025, that could be February, March, April. Really don't know. But now is the time to take advantage of that and get your credit where it needs to be so you can leverage it. I'm not saying build better credit so you can have better credit. I'm saying build better credit so you can leverage it. If you got good credit, they will give you money. While they still got money to give, you should be getting some. Go buy you some houses. I'm going to take this money and go buy me some real estate. Why? Because I can live in one and rent out two. I can live in one and rent out five. I can live in one and rent out one and still have some passive income. Every single month, I need passive income coming in. Something that I don't have to work for. And if I can go get $1 million in funding, why would you ever not do it? Why? Just all off your credit score. When you have a 700, they don't ask you for no docs. They don't ask you for no documentation. You can go to a car dealership with 700, set you down what you want on a lot. Low interest rates. There is benefits to having credit. And since this system is going to be digital, you need to make sure that you got that together. And like I said, you can get big funding. You can actually sweep your credit. If you missed the live from last night, go back and look. I shared a lot of receipts of people whose scores went from 500 all the way up to 700, from 560 all the way up to 811 in one day using the sweep method. Okay? Using the sweep method. 7 days. Legal, go to the, and it's a process, right? Instead of going to the low dogs, and I'm not calling no human beings dogs, I'm calling these agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. Instead of going to these devils and saying, hey, you know what? This is wrong on my credit report. Late payments are not supposed to be reported on my credit report, so that is wrong. Consumer law says no financial transactions supposed to be reported to my consumer report, so this is an error. Instead of them telling you, no, we don't have to remove it, you go directly to the big dogs and you show them this account is in violation of your consumer law. CFPB is Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. You have protections. You can have this stuff legally removed because it's against the law in 7 days. And then you can go get you 150 to 450,000 the following week. So in 2 weeks, you can have 450,000 or more in funding. You go to one bank. Unify has 3 different programs. NIHFCU has 3 different programs. When you join their membership, they offer you 5 products: line of credit, credit card, business loan, some other type of, what do you call it? It's like it's not a short term. It's like what is the word I'm looking for, Lord? Like a pledge loan. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Pledge loans. So you can go into that bank and get 50,000 on the regular loan, personal loan, 50,000 on a credit card, 50,000 on a line of credit, and then $50,000 pledge loan. That's 200,000. And then Tuesday you go to another bank that uses another TransUnion. Say the one we just went to use Equifax on Monday. Go to one on Tuesday to use TransUnion. Hit them up for 3 or 5 of their products. If you picking up what I'm putting down, just let me know in the chat. This is how you get rapid revenue. And you take that rapid revenue. Gold is up 40%. Gold ain't gonna never lose its value. The dollar can die all it wants to. Every currency in the world can die all it wants to, but gold won't. Why? Because the gold is God's and the silver. That is scripture. He says that in Proverbs, the gold is mine and so is the silver. You want to come in and talk? Okay, I'll call you in just a moment. I'm getting it. Huh? Oh, a little bit, but I'm okay. Just give me like 5 minutes. My husband gonna be joining us tonight, y'all. He got an offer for us. You're not, because you don't have a shirt on. Okay. He's going to be joining us to share one of his offers that he has come up with. So let me hurry up and get there, because in 5 minutes he's going to come over here. But the credit sweep is what gets us funding faster. This is the reason why I'm telling y'all. Take what you have, invest it so you can get more. I don't care what you had to do. It works. I've showed you that it worked. It worked in my life, worked in my husband's life, worked in many other clients' life. I can literally show you. Folks is getting funded for running this play. And people sleeping on it like, nah, I'd rather go eat Chipotle. What? Oh, I'd rather go out to Benihana's. Listen, it's very important. First of all, that you have credit. Second of all, that you have access to money. It's called other people's money. And right now, that's what we all need. How do you prepare for a famine? You need money to do so. Same way Joseph did. And Joseph didn't just prepare by himself. He told everybody in Egypt, I'm going to need you to go over there and buy up all of that from this store. And I'm going to need you to go and buy up all of that from this store. And I'm going to buy up all of this from this store. And you're going to buy up all of this from this store. So when the famine hits, they have no other choice but to come to us and buy. So right now, I have something. And later when it goes down, I still have something that I could help my family and those that are assigned for me to help. It's bigger than what we think it is. So I gave this opportunity last night. I'm going to give it again here on tonight. You can literally get that 7-day credit sweep. Okay? Sweep your credit. I'm going to give you the $200K funding. There's other funding plays, but I'm going to give you $200K. I at least want you to go get $200,000 in funding. Sweep your credit. It's 7 days. It don't take months, no more. 7 days. And then go get that $200K funding. I'm going to give you that. Okay? I'm going to give you the banks, the hacks to the banks. Who's giving $80,000? Go get that $80,000 auto loan that I showed y'all last night. You don't have to go buy no car. It's a hack legally, okay, where you can take that, go ahead and turn that auto loan into that $80,000 in your bank account, that $75,000 in your bank account. Okay, I'm throwing that in there for $197. You get the credit sweep, you get the $200K masterclass, and the banks where you go get the money from, $75,000 Navy Federal play, the Amex play. I give you several plays where you have no problem going to go get $200,000 in funding within 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay? $197 for that. If you want the credit business in a box, which includes most of those things except the sweep. But if you buy the credit business in a box, I will include the sweep with that on tonight. Not because I have to, but because I need y'all moving in these spaces. If we all can get $1 million, who knows how many of us can come together and really build something that will benefit the world. Because that's my goal. My goal is to, hey, let us start our own stores. Let us start our own buildings. Let us have our own community centers. Let us have our own storehouses. Can't no one man do it by himself. That's why God didn't create a one man earth. So I'm giving y'all access to this for the low. You have to invest in yourself. God can't give you no return on no investment. Once you invest in yourself and God sees that you're ready to handle more, He can give you more. That's the purpose of an investment. So I have the business in a box. I've showed you guys last night what all it includes. The business in a box on the credit literally should be sold for over $1,000. It should not be sold for under that, because you get the whole master reseller right, 70 dispute templates, you get the bank CEO list, okay? You get all of this stuff. You get done for you. Everything is done for you. You don't have to bust a move. Literally, it's done for you. You can take the box and sell it right away, like right now. I give it to you right now. You can sell it right now, okay? And then it has another part where it's just for your own personal. You can make money off of that, but it's for your own personal education. Because what you learn, they can't take. And this is how I was able to transform my credit in 45 days myself. Not being scammed by nobody to do it for me. They're not going to take priority to my credit when they got all other clients. No, I need you to work on mine, pay attention. Matter of fact, since you couldn't do it and I'm thousands of dollars out, Lexington Law, all of these places, y'all still didn't fix my credit. You sucked me into a system to pay you month by month without having great results. And then some of these accounts came back. No. When you do things the right way, they can't come back. Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion cannot put anything back on your consumer report that the big dog, the CFPD, said you are in violation. And just let me let y'all know this right now. They are being sued for playing with the game by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Go look it up. They suing them for $15 million for not treating consumers according to consumer law. 15 million or 15 billion. It's a lot of money. So right now they walking a tight line because they know the CFPB has gotten so many complaints about them failing to do their job, and all eyes is on them. So people are getting stuff wiped off 24 hours, 48 hours, real life. The whole entire business in a box, $497. I'm going to throw in the suite as a courtesy. I cannot sell the business in a box for under $497. You cannot sell it for under $497. But just think about if you had a business in a box where you can make $497. Say, for instance, your goal was only to make $1,000 extra out of the month. All you need is 2 people to buy that for $497. Well, I don't know how to sell it. Open your mouth. Hey, I have a business in a box that will negatively delete student loans, child support, evictions, late payments. Who want access? Who want info? Me. Then you go in there and you let them know. You send them to your store, send your link to them, your payment link, whatever the case may be. Okay? You can do a demo. Let's get on Zoom. Let me show you what's all in here. You can do that. Okay? $497 for that business in a box. And I'm going to throw in the credit suite. I also have and I think I did show y'all this last night. If y'all didn't see it last night, y'all don't see it. Do I have time? Yeah, let me show y'all real quick. Let me show you how you can take this business in a box and literally make you $150,000 every single month off of a $497 uh, investment. All of these people that I'm about to show you right now has this business in a box, including me, in a community. I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna type in credit. Okay. I'll show y'all once I flip the screen around. Okay. So I came over here because this is a community. They put everybody inside of the community, and they give them access to the resources that they're giving out inside of this group right here. Okay, this is all they do. Sweeps, whole business in a box is what they're doing in here. Cleaning your credit, build your business credit, get your first 20K, everything that's inside of the business in a box. They come up with the idea that I could take this business in a box, and instead of me trying to sell it for $497 to people, I can say, hey, you get access to everything in this business in a box. And just let me show y'all so y'all see the value of it, okay? Really quickly. Hi, Steven. How are you? I can't see y'all comments unless I come back over here. Let me see where we at. All right, let me go over here and show y'all why they keep making me sign in. All right. All right, let me show y'all real quick. Just real quick. 5 minutes quick. Okay. So for $497, you get access, like I said, for your own personal education. These are all the master classes, how to look for inaccuracies on your credit report, how to um, um, how to delete, how to dispute, all of that is right here, okay? Everything you need, literally all master classes where it's done step by step with you, so you understand my IQ FICO score, how to analyze your report for that, okay? Your disputes letters, your debt validation letters, okay? Your credit repair ebook, Metro 2 compliance. This is where you need to learn about consumer law. How this one system, this Metro 2 compliance, where you go. Right here. This right here alone will get anything removed negatively off of your credit report. Just the Metro 2 compliance. Y'all go look that up, okay? The 24-hour hard inquiry removal guide. Now, I had 30 hard inquiries removed just by using this play. Once I did it, I sold it. I made $10,000 off of this alone, and it's already done for you. Literally, all you got to do is download it, and you can sell it, okay? You get all these other bonuses over here, okay? Do it yourself, dispute guide and workbook, you can sell that. Hey, people want to know how to dispute their own credit? I got a workbook and a guide. Sell it for whatever you want to, okay? Creating your own ebook with ChatGPT. It's called Little Robot Book. Statute of limitations, they ever play with you. Secondary credit bureaus. These are the people who report to Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. You need to go freeze all of these. And then you can dispute legitimately because they have nothing to verify the information. They verify the information through the secondary bureaus because they're the ones who report the information to the middleman. But CFPB take care of them all, okay? So you get this for yourself on a personal level so you can get knowledgeable, and then you get the master reseller right, which has all of this in it, okay? Building your business credit. That's an ebook you can sell. Run up a big bag on that. 10,000. Do it yourself dispute guide, bankruptcy disputing guide. This stuff you can sell. Already done for you. Setting up your website, your stand store, how to sell this on your website. All of your marketing content, all of that stuff is done for you, as you see there. Done for you. Let me make sure I'm sharing this over here. I am. Okay. All the video tutorials, all the links, your dispute letters, 70 plus. Okay. All your email marketing, how to sell this in email without ever showing your face. It's already done for you. How to make 5 additional streams. With these done for you, ebook, webinars, all of this is done for you, okay? How to increase your average order value. All your emails is done for you, where you send them out, literally copy paste. 60 days of nurturing emails. You got the CEOs, phone numbers, and contact information of banks where you're going to go get that money from, okay? How to turn this into a course. And that brings me to what I'm finna show y'all now. You can take this whole business in a box. Let me show y'all how you can turn this into 150K. They got this credit business in a box, came over here, started their community. You know, it's a course. They give them access. Now we finna count their pockets. $497 is what you pay. But you do $49 times 3,100 members. Somebody that's a mathematician, put that number in the chat so they can see it. $49 a month times 3,100 people to get access to a business in a box. And you might say, well, they already doing it, so I can't do it. That's a lie. Because you see them down here doing the same thing. They charging $47 a month times 3,900 members. Okay? I know these people. That's how I know. That's how much they're making. $183,000 a month. You don't never have to go back to work, beloved. I'm here to let you know you don't. Even though she got 62 members in there, $55, she's still making money. She's still making $3,410 a month. They still making 47 times 1,000, $47,000 over here. They making money over here too. They only charging $7 a month times 1,600 people. They making $11,000 a month. So imagine you paying $497 and turn around and being able to make that. You can do that faceless. You don't got to show your face. Put the business inside of the community and let the people just have a good time. Okay? So I have that business in a box for $497. I also have another amazing business in a box. Most people buy this stuff and don't know how to sell it. So I have a marketing mastery business in a box. This thing is on steroids. It's on another level. This is what helps me do $50,000 in a day. It's what helped me make money while I'm sleeping. When I'm finna go to sleep, money will still be being made. People get in business but don't know how to stay in business. It's all about marketing. McDonald's is the wealthiest fast food chain in the world. They still got a market. Still got a market. Donald Trump is the highest official in the land of the United States. He had to market too. Run ads. He had to market too. And once you get your marketing game on, your money will grow like it will grow like a wildfire. This is how you make money in your sleep. I haven't offered the marketing mastery business in a box. There go that yawn. But once I'm gonna offer it again here. It's $497 lifetime access. You have all resale rights to turn around and go sell it. That right there is credit and the marketing master. Everybody and their mama need it, right? Except an employee. Employee wouldn't need the marketing. But what about all these small business owners and all these entrepreneurs that have lost their job and still will lose their job? 85 billion people will lose their job. No, not 85 billion, excuse me. 335 million people will lose their jobs and be replaced by AI from January to March. And we just hit February. So, what about all of them? They're going to need to learn how to maneuver, pivot, and they're going to need to learn how to start an online business and not just start one, but sell it. Sell the products, market their services, their brand, their products. They're going to need to know how to market it. So you put yourself in a better position, okay? 497 for that. I have a 2-day idea to income challenge. I am going to show you literally how to take no more than 2 hours to start somebody a digital product agency or to start somebody or create digital products and a website. I'm going to help you do yours first. You're going to obtain that knowledge and be able to do that for others. I can show you somebody right now charging $500 to teach people this because he teaches his students to charge $500. And in their first week, they having $2,000, $3,000 type of days from doing this. I have made a lot of money doing done for yous for people. And I'm even going to spit that one here tonight. A done for you, okay? Because I do have a done for you. And Roll Tide, if you here tonight, I'm going to show you a done for you, okay? As an example. So I have the 2-day idea to income. I'm going to show you. Well, you're going to leave there tangibly with your whole entire idea, your whole entire website where you're going to sell this idea to make you some right now income, and then how to market it inside of groups free organically. Okay, I'm going to give you a whole entire freebie list of groups. I'm going to show you exactly what to do so that you can do it for yourself first. But my main goal on this challenge is going to be to show you how to make a big bag doing it for other people, especially all these people who are going to need it. Okay, that is $197 for 2 days. Q&A is included. Also, lifetime access to the replays will be yours. And then you get those additional bonuses that I just mentioned. The groups, the communities, and the extra additional bonuses, making sure we set up your website. I want you selling when we leave this challenge. That's $197. I do got the Hustleher Community. Okay, I give you digital products in this community. If you want to skip the line and say, I don't want to make digital products, I don't want to learn how to make them, I just need something that's going to make me money and it's already done, I got you. In the Hustleher Community, I just give you freebies, free downloads, free digital products, free templates, free guides. I give them to you inside of that group. I also show you inside of that group how to market. I just practically hand you what you need in there. Because lazy money is disrespectful. And these people in here want it faster without much involvement. Hey, much time out of my day to go actually create that. Can you just create it for me and give it to me? It's $97 to be in that group. So everything pertaining to digital products, what I know now and what I will be learning in the future, you will get access. You will get access to that as well. Okay, all of that. Every AI tool that I'm using to generate movies and documentaries, I will give you that inside of the Hustleher. It's a one-time payment. Normally, it's $97 a month. I will allow you guys, if you want action at that, to get it for $97 one time, and you get lifetime access to it. I also have the Financial Freedom Family group. That's everything pertaining to trust, real estate, using insurance policies to make sure that you become the bank. If you want to get access, $30 to $50,000 from CDFI lenders, that's in there as well. How to create you a business plan, how to write them for other people. Templates is in there. How to get started in Airbnb. There's also 300 done for you digital products inside of there. It's fully loaded, too loaded, honestly, for the price that I'm actually allowing people to get in, which is a one-time payment of $97. So you got the Hustle Her and you got the Financial Freedom Family. Financial Freedom Family focuses on everything generational wealth. Hustle Her focuses more so on everything digital. Okay. Um, I am going to blitz through these last 5 programs because I went over them all last night. I'm going to make mention of them, give you a little detail about what it is. Government contracts. I showed y'all over last night $4 or $5 billion in contracts that my husband alone has been had the opportunity to either be a part of or it was presented to him. Okay, billions of dollars, government contracts. There are government contracts that are in the millions and the billions right now. I showed y'all last time we were here how you renting a house or an apartment and then turning around and selling that services to the government. If it's a 2-bedroom, could yield you $40,000 a month because they buy the bedrooms. Okay. Hi, Sister Kimber J. If it was a 4-bedroom, that's $80,000 a month. Each room is $20,000. So I'm gonna show you how to land successfully a government contract in 2 weeks. Is my goal to 90 days. You will have your first federal contract. You will have your first contract. Period. And these bad boys are not small. Okay. If I'm telling you in 2 weeks, I'm revving this thing up, pushing the gas pedal. One of my older clients, seasoned clients, got her first 2 in 30 days, under 30 days, like 27 days, totaling $50,000. So I will guarantee, that one comes with a guarantee. It is $997. We start this week, but I will allow the payments to be broken up into 2 payments. Matter of fact, the other 4 that are $997, I will allow those to break them up into 2 payments. Okay. The online money brokers. I want to take you into the world of how you can make $10,000 per client, $15,000 per client, simply helping them get funding. Every business owner needs funding. Okay. If you can help them, they don't mind giving you 10,000, 15,000 for helping them get 150,000. If you want to charge on the lower end, say I'll take 10% of whatever I get you approved of, because I'm going to get you approved of it. I'm going to show you all the deeds to get them approved. So they're going to get approved. If ands or buts about it, as long as they stuff looking like this. Okay. They're going to get approved. So you can get $1 million in funding for your client for $100,000 payday. 10% of $1 million would be $100,000. So I have the online money broker. That is a mentorship. It is $997 as well, but I will allow you to make 2 payments, either $450 and then $447 on the second payment, or either $447 and $450 on the second payment. Okay. I also have. I think I'll just stop right here because I'm gonna let my husband come tell you his amazing deal he have. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all don't take advantage of what he's going to come and offer you, I don't know what to tell you. This man is literally going to not only give you access to his boot camp where you can come learn in the non-CDL transportation space, paying yourself $5,000 to $7,000 per week. He's not only going to give you that, but as an additional bonus, we both came up with, I will throw in the first government contract 1.0 so that you can turn around and sell those services to the government and get you some millions. Okay, it's all love over here. Get you some millions because there's millions in this space. So I'll let him come sit down in just about 2 minutes. I have the YouTube mastery class now. I didn't show y'all how people is making minimum of 1,000 all the way up into $83,000 a month, creating faceless YouTube channels where you never have to show your face. Animated AI will create it, generate it. I am going to take this journey with y'all. I'm going to show you everything from monetization, how to outsource it, setting up your subscriptions, how to literally create 7 streams of income from one YouTube channel. I'm going to show you how to go viral. I'm going to show you what apps will help you go viral, whole 9 yards. You can literally be in monetization, and this is my guarantee. You will be in monetization, making money in 30 days after we start this class. 30 days. We started today, 30 days or less. You will be in monetization. You will be getting paid monthly, passively. Okay? That YouTube mastery is $497. It's not $997. It's $497. Let's Do Kingdom. That is where we're going to be discussing from a biblical perspective. And just put this out there. It's $997, but you can make the split payment with this one as well. Okay. This is where we're going to learn how to get the revenue or get the wealth of the wicked. And then we're going to take that wealth of the wicked and we're going to dispatch out into communities by establishing community food banks, by establishing, resources and different things of that sort in our communities. How to set up plans of action. What's your name? You live where? This is where our children are going to meet up. Something never happened to me. We're also going to utilize the government contracts to go get these commercial spaces. We're also going to use the government contracts to stock our shelves with food. Y'all didn't know that. We're going to use the government contracts to stack the shelves. If I get $1 million contract and my subcontractor only charging $500,000, I have $500,000 to myself for making the deal. Okay, it's the art of the deal. So I'm going to show you guys how to get into medical spaces in government contracts, start transitional homes, senior citizen homes, developmentally disabled homes, all kind of homes. I'm going to show you how to utilize the government's money to be able to make you a lot of money. I'm also going to show you how to use insurance policies to become really rich and ensure that your family have something now and later that you can actually borrow against on the back end. If you need $50,000 next month, you need $50,000. You can borrow on your own insurance policies. Okay, I'm gonna show you that game. I'm gonna give you access to brokers and to bankers that will fund your initiatives with a 500 credit score. Okay, they own banks, so they don't need an approval, an underwriter, and all of that stuff. And give you access to all of that to land that is going for the low. You will have an opportunity to actually invest in a property with me. Okay. And we build something from there. So that's in Let's Do Kingdom. There's so much more we're going to learn on a kingdom perspective mentally. Okay. But it's all about getting down to business in that group. With that being said, if you want any of those opportunities, you have to take advantage of them while I'm live. When I'm off live, and that's why y'all don't see me running no more reruns or any of that. When I'm off live, I'm sticking to the script. If you don't take advantage of it while I'm on live, you can't take advantage of it at all. Or I take that back. You can take advantage of it, but it's going to be definitely differently priced. And with the way things is going on, you may not be able to afford it later on either, okay? So if you want any of those things that I have mentioned, you can let me know here while I'm live, and then I'm going to be calling my husband. He's going to tell you his amazing opportunity. Then we're going to let you beautiful people go, okay? 1 second. Marcus! He's going to be like, don't you ever call me Marcus. Don't you ever. Tell Dad I say come. We're going to let y'all go because it's late, and I know it, and I'm sleepy. Y'all see my eyes squinting. Time to go night-night. Y'all quiet as a mouse. Y'all good? Y'all ready for what's coming? Nobody want to be served? Nobody want to be preserved? I'm just checking. Let me see. Think all my sisters and brothers is billionaires and millionaires. They good. And if that's the case, I need to be asking y'all. Let me hold some. Okay? You want to tell them about your opportunity? You asleep? You want to do it tomorrow? Okay, so Marcus will do his deal tomorrow because he's an old man and then went in there and went to sleep. Told him to be prepared, but he need to be up and alert so he can tell y'all this amazing opportunity. So y'all tap in tomorrow. The good Lord allows us to see tomorrow. Y'all tap in. This is my final roll call. If you want it or whatever you want, let me know in the chat. Okay? Some people say, well, I can't afford to. You can't afford not to. Having bad credit and no money is costing you. And I want you to ask yourself, how much did it cost me last year when I didn't get started? I'm sure it costs some. We can't help you right now. We can't lend to you right now. I'm sure it costs. Poverty cost. Lack cost. Insufficiencies cost. Ready with the purchases I made this week, get it started this week, still recovering. I sent you your information, so make sure you check your email. It might have landed inside of the spam because there's a lot of links in there, okay? But your email was sent, and all you got to do is search up my email that you see on the screen, and it'll pop up if they did try to hide it inside of spam. All right, y'all, I'm going to let you rich folks go, okay? Don't say that God didn't send no help. Don't say that. Don't say that God didn't send no ram in the bush. Don't say that God ain't real. Don't say that God ain't tried to, intervene and try to preserve you. He has and has and has and has. And like I said, we only have a little window of opportunity. Roll Tide, are you still here? If you're not, then I'll show it to you tomorrow. But I told you that I would show it to you today. And I am a woman of my word. There will be no negative stigmas attached to my name. Okay? I want the credit business, be nice, boss one. Y'all better speak up now, forever. If I end the live, I mean, listen, it's full price. What credit do you want, beloved? Which one? And the government contract. Which one you want? Well, I already know there's only one government contract. But what credit do you want? Anybody else? I'm going to wait here without charging y'all a tip. Like I said, it's officially going down out here. It's going to get worse, y'all. And when I come here and see people just nonchalant, it's like, Sister Dr. T, you don't know what I'm going through. Yes, I do. You ain't the only one going through. Okay? We will make a way for what we want. What we see a priority and what we value. how to remove bad stuff. Do you want the sweep or you want the business in the box? Do you want the sweep or do you want the business in the box? Just let me know that. And for those who do want anything, the information is on the screen. Okay? Those are the payment platforms that I will accept. It is not only on the screen, it is in the description of this video, wherever you're watching from, except on Instagram. I would have to send you guys the information to your DM. But you can actually make your payment. That's how the process works. You include your email so I can send you what you paid for, okay? At this discounted price. Any questions for me? Any questions for me? No, we good, we good. We good to go. All right, with that being said, I love y'all. Okay. I know there's a little delay. So I tried to wait an extra minute, but like I said, I'm sleepy. I've already been here a cool minute. 2 hours. As you heard the stuff being announced, you can say, yeah, I want that, I want that, I want that. And then when it comes down to this time, we can just go ahead and make a transaction. Instagram, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys first. Anything of interest to you, go ahead and hit me up inside of the DM. I will send you the information, all of that good stuff, okay? Until next time, y'all be safe out here in these streets. And just know that the stuff is happening and it's going down, but you do not have to, beloved. You do not have to, and God don't want you to. Literally, what you need is right at your fingertips. It's so much more that is for you right now that you have the ability to go after than what you're going through and what you're dealing with. So if I can help serve you in any capacity, hit me up in a DM. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all, over here. I'm out. Make sure I got that like that. Okay, okay, okay. And Roll Tile, I'll see you next time. I have to see you next time, okay?